Swim bait fishing for probably about 6 months now, so I'm fairly a newbie, man, but this is what I came up with so far, especially from starting from the gathering, the G4 gathering, and working my way on. It actually all started there at the G4 gathering. Big shout out for you guys putting that on. That was excellent. That's what created my addiction right there, guys. So I'm just going to go over some of the things that I want to work on, some of my strengths, some of my weaknesses, and some of the things that I'm confident in, that I'm actually confident in. So take a look. Guys, this is a section that I've been I actually started off with. This was my starter kit from when I first started, came up with from the gathering, and then some of these two were added. So the top 3 is what I came up when I first started. That was the first 3 baits I got at the gathering. Of course, the Throwback, nicest guy you'll ever meet, super cool dude. And then PG, that Psycho Gill Lanciati lures. Got bit on all 3 of those so far this year. I actually got a big follower on that lure during the coldest of water. This I just got, I think it's called a Wade Tater Hog, so I'm looking forward to fishing that during the warmer water. So far, that's the one I want to pick up more of. I want to pick up more Psycho Gills. I'm sure everyone else does this also, and of course I want to pick up more of those also. This is some of my confidence baits so far when the water was warmer. All right, guys, this is another section that's been growing. And this is just an overall review. It's not a look what I got contest. It's just an overall review coming from a perspective from a guy who really just started really digging into big swim bait fishing. I never would have thought that my confidence would lie on rats. So far, a lot of my bites have been on a PB rat, the 3-piece right there, that particular one up top. Wake frog. I forget the guy's name, but excellent looking lure. He got me on that one. I had to get it. This also got me. I got bit on these, and I think it was the bluegill one there. But this is a tactical wake. Excellent lure for the buck. If you're just getting into swim bait fishing, trying to give everybody a rundown on a review of my 6 months of swim bait fishing. A couple of the things I learned on the way, guys. Not everything expensive works great for swim bait fishing. This works good to a certain extent. I actually have 2 rolls of those, this, and then I think the moss green spool. Like this better, guys. That's another good thing. This, I'm a true believer in the CXX because I used it before back in the past. Co-poly braid. I mean, it's just not breaking, guys. That's excellent product. So this is what I learned on the way from swim bait fishing. Not everything expensive is always good. Of course, just test out what you think and cater to your fishing. That's all you got to do. I mean, you got to cater to your style of fishing. A good line, solid line for swim bait fishing. I rock with 17-pound and then 20-pound. I guess as far as rods go, I do have a favorite rod. My F5 is probably my favorite out the rod. Second to that, I do like my St. Croix Swimbait Avenger rod. I guess I really don't have a favorite rod and reel combo. I have a bunch of them that are every one of them pairs well to my liking. I think it's so fun because of the fact that you never know when you're gonna catch a giant bass. You don't know that moment. It's worth the going out and getting skunked. Do I like catching fish? Sure, I like catching fish. I like catching fish on conventional lures all the time, but it's just something about that bite. You get that one bite on that bigger style swim bait. It's like an adrenaline rush because you don't know what you might have. You could have a state record. You just never know. I guess my addiction actually started, I'm addicted to fishing, period. That's just bass fishing in general. I'm a tackle junkie. I have a ton of, different techniques that I like to use, but the swim bait fishing is highly addictive. And it actually all started for me at the G4 gathering back in September, where I actually kind of got the bug. It's because I picked up, my first lure I picked up was a Psycho Gill. I might open up to like the more deeper diving cranks. I mean, right now I have more of the shallow water style cranks, like your Psycho Gills. Your Throwbacks are more of the wake style, the tactical wakes. That's more of a wake style that cranks down slightly underneath the water if you reel it. But I kind of want to get into more of the deeper diving eventually. That's later down the line. Once I kind of learn the surface to 6 foot zone, then I'll kind of move on. Most of my lakes are shallow, so that's kind of where I'm starting at and then going from there. I feel like my strongest point is actually, like I said, glide bait fishing. I feel like that's my stronger suit because it's almost like it's just like finesse power fishing to me. I mean, just the quarter turn reel handles and then actually working the lure, I feel like I can pull fish up better, and then I just feel confident. I'm kind of getting used to what's a cover glide and what's an open water glide. So I'm getting a better understanding of the lure. And then that's one of the most important things I've learned about this swim bait fishing is understanding your lure. It's not how much product you have, it's understanding the product you do have. So get used to what you do have and learn that product before you really start moving on. And yes, some of the things I like to get better at, of course, is the soft plastic game. That's one of the ones that I'm having difficulty. I guess you just got to kind of throw it and figure it out. Even when you pick up a bite, I done felt like a tick. Of course, they set the hook, but I be wanting to feel a thump. So I guess that might be one of the things that I need to get better at, and just set the hook anytime I feel something. All right, guys, your boy Topdrop, Top with a T, aka Mr. Slay Them Things. I'm gonna go through each setup, show you guys what swim bait guys go through to catch a giant bass. So right now I'm running with this, I think it's Working Class Zero, the battle shads in the 6-inch. I got that on an Owner Beast 6-aught hook right there with a 1/4 ounce weight underneath. I got that on some straight. This is CXX. This is what I was referred to by the guys out there who are pros at this mess. So this is the CXX by P-Line. Of course, I got it on a Daiwa Tatula 300. This is a 6:3 to 1. I like to have my plastics on my lowest gear ratio reel. And then of course, that's a Team 6. That rod right here is a 7'9". It's rated 1 to 4 ounces. So it's perfect for this little battle shad, which I think weighs 2 ounces. Then you add this to it. It's probably gonna get you closer to, I don't know, 2 3/4 maybe. So we're gonna get out here and we're gonna start off with this and see what happens. GoPro highlight. All right, guys, on to the next. I'm gonna try this. This is a Matt Lures Hammertail shad. I actually have a stinger hook on the back of it. That's a Gamakatsu stinger hook. I have that paired on some P-Line CXX. That's 20 pound, actually 17 pound. I tamed it down. I went to 17 pound. And this is my St. Croix Swim Bait Avenger rod paired with a Lube Super Duty 300. So we're gonna get out here and see if that works. Let's just go from bait and lure and rod and reel and just switch it up and see what gets the bite. All right, guys. I'm gonna mess around with this one. It's actually a little bit more foil look to it. So we'll see if that sunlight hits it, if it changes things. There's another Matt Lures Hammertail shad right here, guys. I got it paired on some Iser line. Yes, Iser line. 20 pound Iser line. All the Fruity Pebble handles you see, that's courtesy of Gomex's. Holla at your boy Big Country Wayne. He got some over there on deck. And then of course that Komodo Enter the Dragon. I feel like, who said Enter the Dragon? Cisco? I should have my hair blonde. That's a dragon, mother. Komodo dragon. Yes, I will blonde my hair, Kenny. I will blonde the scalp. Do it. Because it wouldn't grow. Well, I'll have a blonde version of George Jefferson. If I gotta rock that, I'll rock that. So we're gonna bang them out with this, guys. This is all the life of swim bait fishing. We're in 20-mile-an-hour gusts. We're just gonna keep on going.
Start checking some of those places because that's where people go. Huh?
Not in the winter.
Not in the winter, yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, on to the next. Another Matt Lures. We're gonna run these plastics down here. I'm trying to get used to throwing my plastics. Some Matt Lures Hammertail Bluegill. We're gonna rock with this. And that's on course on some Iser line. And then that's my Mega Bass Destroyer. And then a Daiwa Zillion right here, guys. We're gonna see if anything's popping off that. So let's get it in and see if we can get something. So whatever you do, it's whatever. All right, guys, I'm glide bait fishing. Like I said, life of a swim bait angler. You might get skunked. You may make casts for no reason. And the only way you're gonna find out is to let a line out. So this is a KGB crappie. We're gonna rock with this. Somebody asked me what this was, but KGB crappie. Got it on some Seagar, of course, excuse me, not Seagar, Iser line, guys. Iser line. So I got it on some Iser line 20 pound, and that's my F5. That's that Swim Bait Universe collab F5 rod. Love this rod, and of course that is on a Abuga Sia Revo Beast. Love this reel, super light. If you want a lightweight reel, guys, check this one out. I think it's like around that 9-ounce weight. So let's get out here and slay them things, see what we can do. All right, guys, I'm back. Still casting away with my big swim baits to let people know this is not an easy thing. But guess what? We're addicted. We're like taco crackheads, so we like throwing this damn thing. So guys, I'm gonna rock with the my lure maker's favorite maker, my local maker favorite maker, Phony Frog. Get it in on the foil, guys. And then of course I got that Diving's Champion 807. Iser line. I like to make sure I put that out there all nerdy, guys, because you guys put me on to you damn tackle nerds. It's great stuff right there, and of course a loose Super Duty. So we're gonna get out here and we're gonna work it, see if we can get one. This is my go-to, guys. We're gonna see what happens. All right, guys, your boy Topdrop talk with a T, guys. We still out here. I've been dedicating it to the old Swimbait gang, just so people know the real life version, not the video GoPro version of them being down in Texas. I'll put it out there, or somewhere like that where it's nice and warm. This is cold, and we're out here throwing Swimbaits. That's a Class 9. That's a working Class 0 collab Class 9 right there. I got some 20-pound Iser line. That Diamonds 806 right there be putting in work, and that 13 Fishing Concept A3 be putting in work. That is a sleeper reel, guys. So that's another thing we locked in. Skunk has begun and had. It's me again, guys. The old Skunkaroo, Bluebird Skies, 25 mile hour gusts, constant 15-mile-hour wind. Clear water is a recipe for disaster, but guess what? The dedication is real. I see why you guys do it. I do it all the time. Lately, I've been in the Swimbait game. I'm a rook. It's been 6 months. I think a strong 6 months since the G4 gathering. Yes. And then this is a phony. Gives a shad, slow sink, in a thread fin color. Cigar, no cigar. I threw it in the trash because of you guys. Iser line, 20-pound. Kenny hate it when I say it like that, but guess what? He can go eat a fish's booty. I don't care. I'll be PG-13 on it. This is this is a Komodo, Akuma Komodo. Love this reel, guys. Another good one, bang for the buck. All the Fruity Pebble handles y'all see me on them Gomexes. Holla at Big Country Wayne, because he got them on deck for the plug. Did I just shoot the plug out to the boy? Yes, I did. Let go. And this is a Levante. Everybody know about that mega bass. Topdrop always on that F10 Levante Leviathan. For the bang for the buck.